I think it was definitely worth it. It was lots of hard work put in, but it was for sure worth it. I think just the experience in general is really awesome. Lots of the activities you can't really do here in Calgary or Airdrie. I think that snorkeling was definitely like better than I thought it was going to be because like snorkeled in Mexico before, but it was really different in like where the shipwrecks were. They were super cool. And surfing you definitely can't do here. So that was a cool thing to do. I thought it would be harder than it is. I think we all expected like to not be able to get it, but we all ended up getting it. So that was a good one. Well, we went to a cultural center and like ate some of their bush tucker and stuff, so that was pretty cool. We met like a couple of the Aboriginals, but mainly just like the people who live there. They're super similar to Canadians. Like they're super friendly, and that was pretty cool. There's lots of similarities in the students and lots of differences in meeting them. Like some of our slang is the same as their slang, but some of our slang is different from their slang, and they would make fun of our accents a lot, and yeah, it was funny. I mean, the hikes were pretty challenging, but like they were doable. We weren't dying, but you were out of breath for sure. Surfing was like, it was pretty challenging, but it wasn't like to where I wanted to stop it. It was a good challenge. I think the hostels were better than I thought just because hearing about it, it's like, oh, another room with 12 other people. But they were actually super fun. I think I liked them better than the hotels. We only stayed in 2 hotels, just airport hotels. But you could like hang out with your friends all the time. There's those common areas that were super fun. I think the tenting was also better than I thought because like I've tented before, but I don't know, but being with like friends and stuff, and it was super good. I think before the trip I was kind of nervous because I was close with most of my friends, but most of them were guy friends, and like I'm not sharing a tent with a guy, so it's kind of hard, but I got really close with one of the girls, so that was super good. And yeah, I think, yeah, we definitely had to look out for each other. If someone was tired on the hike, we'd all stop and give them a breath. So there was lots of looking out for each other. I really liked Morton's Island. I liked the glass bottom kayaking. That was super cool. But I think it was super cool because like I don't like fish, so I could still see them without touching them or being in the same water as them. But that was pretty cool. The last day that we were there, we climbed up this big sand hill, and everyone's like, oh my God. But it turned out being really fun, like running down it and stuff. And like seeing Matt Damon on our ferry was pretty cool. I don't know who he is, but apparently that was a cool thing. Allie was a girl who I got super close with. We had like talked a little bit before the trip, but even in class, like we were both busy with our stuff, so we didn't really have much time. But we like were tent partners. She had asked me, so yeah, I went with her. And like just even the first night, it was just like, okay, like we're with each other for a month, we're gonna have to start getting close. And but like lots of people, like even on the trip and outside of the trip, were like, oh, they're just gonna be Australia friends, like they're just gonna be friends for the trip, but like then they'll see us together, like still, like we hung out 2 days after the trip because we were like, it's been so long, because we're used to like tenting together, so like waking up together and like it was weird. Like sometimes in the tent we would both wake up at the same time and just look at each other and just go back to bed. It was like we were in sync or something. But yeah, that's like a good friendship that I developed. And also like just lots of the people I hadn't really talked to before, but I got along with everyone, so that was pretty good. I definitely like want to go to Bali next. So like I'm already looking into places to travel again because I just really enjoyed it. And even though it was a big group, it was still easier than I thought it was going to be. It wasn't as chaotic as I expected, so that was pretty good. There was definitely an activity every day, so we'd be told to wake up at 6 and we'd all be like, oh, 6, but then we'd wake up and have so much fun and be in bed by 7 because we were just so exhausted by everything. And so that was, like, I liked the pace of that a lot. And then coming back here, it's definitely different because you're not like waking up at 6 a.m. You can sleep in because it's summer vacation now, but it's different And like some days I want to be like, let's go do something, but other days it's like it's good to relax. But yeah, I think it'll start getting a little boring after a while. I think I just really enjoyed the hiking in general. I thought before the trip I was like, oh, there's so much hiking, but I really enjoyed it. It was definitely worth the hike. Like the views and stuff that we were able to see. I think I have, because we obviously had to have lots of rules on the trip, like no jaywalking, no doing this, no doing that, just because we are such a big group and there's like 3 adults and 20 kids. So that was, I think I have developed some skills. I just like, if I don't know where I'm going, now I know how to like look at a map. Like hiking, we would always just look at the map before and take a picture. So I know how to read a map now. And even just like starting fires and stuff. I never knew how to do that before, but like now just even watching kids and like setting up tents. I've never set up a tent before, and then I set up tents for pretty much a month straight. So I think I've developed lots of skills in order to travel lots.